Guys, what's going on? I got Coach Malik with me today. What's up, baby? How are you, man?
Wrong, guys.
Good to see you. Dude, today we're going to go over Facebook ads. This is one thing that I think a lot of trainers might get too excited about in the beginning. They're like, hey, I got my offer ready. I'm not getting leads, so should I just start running ads? And the truth is, there's no such thing as a successful online fitness ad without a stellar follow-up. So when people book the call, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you, Malik, so you can see this. So when people book the call, Malik, can you see my screen okay?
Yeah, there we go. Perfect.
So this is what you want to send them. This is a video on the difference between their current automated one-size-fits-all workout plan and a customized training plan. So in this video, in this link here, this is an automated text that they'll get after they book their plan building session. And I make a video on the difference between your current and one-size-fits-all plan. I'm talking right here on the bottom right, just going over what they get on their current plan, 4 days of 20-minute bodyweight workouts. If they were to change to the customized plan, what that includes, why accountability is the key to actually following your workout plan. I want to get you here as fast as possible. And then this is actually cool because I do things like you can split test what's working. So if they want to sign up before the plan building session, they could go to fitnowdiscount.com and sign up right away. That's been really effective, but it's cool on ads because you can make different ad sets and test what's working the best. So on one ad set, I might take this slide out of there and see how that does. If they don't show up to the plan building session, they go into this no-show campaign. So for example, if you don't have a follow-up that's automated, that goes out to people after they opt into your free program, you're going to get a lot of no-shows on that call. And what I do with my no-shows is I subscribe them to my plan building session no-show. And some people will respond after the fourth or fifth message saying, hey, thanks for following up with me. I needed that. And they're just way more excited to work with you because you're just the type of trainer that they want to work with, right? So on Steve's, we're going to go over Steve Sharkey's ads today.
So basically what you're saying is when you're basically what you said in the beginning was the follow-up. This is what you're showing them right now. Is just how you follow up with them.
Yeah, I'm showing you. So right now I'm just showing you guys the follow-up, exactly how it works. That way you understand you can't just run an ad to an offer and not have a follow-up because you want it. If you're spending money on getting leads, it's important that you get the most out of every single lead. And by not having a stellar follow-up system, you're going to let a lot of people slip through the cracks, right? So it's important you want to take every email, text, all these things need to be going out to your prospects after they opt in because you need to build that know, and trust factor, which you can't get from ads. So it's important after they opt in, you work on building that. So the leads you get from social media, those are going to be a lot easier to close than paid ads because they don't know, or trust you. So it's your job after they opt in to build on that. So what we're doing with Steve, for example, this is his landing page. People opt in, they click on free program for men or women. Let's say you'll go to men. Here's the page. Once they scroll down here, get the free plan now. This is where we capture their first name, email, phone. They'll go into Steve's sequence and they'll automatically get subscribed his master program on Trainerize. So Malik, that's pretty much that's it. And then here's the video that I make for the one size fits all, like I was saying before. That's how that works. And I've really been able to build up my clientele on Trainerize. I'm almost at 4,000 clients now. But a lot of it was from, if I can rely on getting 40, 50 leads a day from ads, it makes my lead flow super predictable. So yeah, that's how that works.
Awesome. No, that's awesome. And I double that. The follow-up is definitely very important. And we found most of our success through the follow-up system. The ads are great. And I'm going to go over them right now. Just wanted to double up on what Stevie was saying was the follow-up is your bread and butter. If the follow-up's not there, you're not going to have anything with the ads either way.
Totally, man.
Because we're trying to boost their Instagram posts. Thinking that do, bring in some business. It might get you some more likes. some more comments, but in terms of business and creating traffic,
Right.
it's all about the ad. So do I have to share my screen now? Do I have to
Yes, share your screen.
and then share it? Just share?
Yeah, just click on share, and then you click on that. There you go.
I got it?
Yes, I can see your screen now.
All right. So
Perfect.
we're going to go into Stevie Sharkey's ads. Like Stevie said, that's who we're working with right now.
Malik, is there a way for you to maximize this screen?
Full screen it?
Yeah.
Like this?
Yeah, so I can see the full screen.
Can you go right now?
I can see like half of it. Maybe wondering if there's something I can do on my end here. Maybe.
What's that?
Yeah, that's good. That should work. That'll work.
All right.
Let's just do it like that. That should work. Yep.
Okay. So right now we're on Steven Sharkey's ad campaigns.
Okay.
Here's his page. Pretty much what we're doing is we created an ad, which was the 60-day workout challenge, and we split them up like we're talking about the split testing, right?
Those are the different ad sets right there. The blue, all that
the
stuff.
ones that are active.
Right.
Yeah, the
Okay.
ones that are chipped on. So like you were talking about before, when you were going over your video, on that last slide, you might change out a slide and see what the different ad sets are. Is kind of what we're doing here.
Right.
One with men, one with women. So you see we have 11 leads in each, so they're both working pretty evenly, actually. This is usually not how it goes, but that's funny.
Right.
A lot more reach with the men, so a lot more reach on that ad, which makes it seem that the woman ad is doing better. So if there's more reach with the men, but they're same ads, the woman one is doing a little bit better.
Right.
Now we go in there, and the thing that it's, creating an ad is not the hardest part. I think anyone can actually create the ad. It's what are you going to do when you create the ad? Like, what are you going to add to it? So what I'm doing now is walking you guys through the ad set. So there's the full campaign that we use, and then underneath that campaign are different ad sets and different ad creatives. This ad set is under the male one, and we are doing conversion event. So conversion events, you have different options when you create an ad. You have, reach, you have leads, you have views if you're just trying to promote a video. What we did was we went through the conversion part. Our goal was conversions. Our conversion event was his URL on his website. So we copied the URL, brought it over here to Facebook ads, so we can say, okay, if someone has gone to this URL, they're going to be considered a lead. And that's how we pay for our leads. That's how we figure out the results, right?
Right.
Is that. So from that, you pick a date, whatever date you want to start it, however long you want to go. We started with $20 a day. Some people do 100, some people do 10. It's totally up to you. Obviously the more money, the more eyeballs. It's the only difference.
And yeah,
go ahead.
it's because like I was talking to a Facebook somebody actually works at Facebook, and she said that ads are all about data.
100%.
What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, so if an ad's doing well in terms of the data-wise, like the ad creative, if it does well organically, it's going to do even better on an ad. So the ad just amplifies what it's already doing. So if like more people like it, more people share it, it's going to not only do better on the ad itself, but it's also going to do better organically, and the ad's going to pick that up. So the second round, the ad starts messing with it, the algorithm's going to say, okay, I've picked up this data. I've picked up that people are starting to engage with it. Let's push it up a little bit more. So that's why you sometimes see the same ad over and over and over again. It means it's working.
Right. If it's got a lot of views, it means it's working. Is basically what he's saying.
And they're pushing it, and they're pushing it more and more. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So, can you still see my screen?
Yes.
So, can you see audience?
I can see.
Audience.
Yeah, I can see audience. Yeah.
Okay. So this is where you can build out where your ad sets are, put in front of. So Stephen Sharkey, he's in Australia. This ad is tailored towards men. So we're going to target our audience for men in Australia, 30 to 60. You can do zip codes, you can do cities. what I did was I did Australia, all cities. If you do Australia just in general, you might be throwing your ads somewhere where it's really not a good use,
Right.
So I would like to put all my ads, in cities that people live in and that there's, good Wi-Fi and stuff. Placements, manual placements, put them where you want. That's kind of like subjective depending on what your ad's about. But, you could put them on Facebook, Instagram, Stories, Messenger. It's your choice. And then, drum roll, the good stuff, the pixel.
Yeah.
So the last thing is, when we do create the ad, right? So now we're on the actual ad creative. We scroll down to the image or the video that we want to use. Once we find that, we put it on here. We add some copy. So we say, hey, man, between 30 and 60. Right now we are handing out 50 spots. You choose how much room you have, how many people you can handle at once, and you give them an offer. And so right now we're talking to men in Australia who want to do a body weight or an at-home workout plan, because of the stay-at-home shelter in place. So perfect time for that.
Gotta do what's in demand, man. Gotta do what's in demand.
And what people are looking for and what people need. People need this right now, so Sharky's providing. And because we did a conversion goal, down here you'll see a website. Now we can put a website because our goal is conversion. So the goal is to be to convert them to this URL. And so we put the URL wherever you want to go, whether it's your home page, your funnel page, like you were talking about before. We work with people's funnels. If we want to send them there, that's where we put this link. In some different ad sets and campaigns in Facebook ads, there's, if you're going to go for reach or if you're going to go for leads, there's this thing called an instant form. And that ad actually won't really lead to your website. It'll just get the lead from whatever information Facebook has for that person. So that's where the instant forms come in. But if you want to send them to a website, your goal should be conversion. Anyway, going on to, once we get them on this website, the thing we do is we put them on a pixel. So you see right here, Stephen Sharkey's Facebook pixel ID, that big long number down there.
Right.
What we do is with this pixel is it will track every time someone goes to his website or every time he goes to that URL that you were going through before when you were showing everybody the men and then booking the call.
Right.
Once it books the call or not, or depending on which URL you want to put it on, we can kind of like duct tape, stick them to a piece of duct tape, stick them to this pixel, and once we build more and more and more people on that duct tape or on this pixel, what we can do is we can then, go back into Facebook, create another campaign, and use Stephen Sharkey's pixel as another lookalike audience and use those people, plus people who are in a same, demographic or have same interests, have same actions on Facebook. You can target them as well and run a whole different ad that brings the cost per lead in half. It cuts it in half.
Oh, yeah.
So that's where,
So right now you're at like $2.50 per lead with Steve, right?
I believe so.
And then something like that. I saw it earlier. But once you start retargeting, that cost per lead should be around $1.
Yeah, so we had it. It's $2.81 right now, and then $2.68 for women.
Yeah.
I remember for Julie, we had it down to like $1.68 per lead. So yeah, that's going to probably be dropped down in half into the dollar something.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's solid, man.
That's pretty much what I do on the ad part, and then connect it all through automatic. Through your websites, through your funnels, and bada bing, bada boom.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, appreciate your time, Alec. Keep doing a great job on the ads, man. And just remember, it's a numbers game, right? So the more opt-ins, the more plan building sessions, the more opportunities to get a new client. So that's all that matters, man. And you're always leading with that value. Always getting the leads by a nice free offer that people can use and help them understand your online training. And so Malik, appreciate you, man. Anything else you want to say before we go here?
No, just appreciate your time, man. The video was fun.
Dude,
Thanks, man.
awesome, bro. All right. See you guys.
Talk soon.